Good morning. I did 18 plus and it was all like confusing. And then it wouldn't load. And then I'm about 40, so I don't know if it like 1940s, I think, or just women in their 40s, men in their 40s. Something like that came out in the last reading. But then I wanted to say BJ. So there's definitely sexual vibes out there. But I think it's like fantasy or, yeah, that Rest of October 18 plus. I'm deleting that now because there's people waiting on that. And then this is the one I'm live on. And there's a mountain right there. It just was circle, circle, circle. Like going live. Like circle, circle, circle. That almost looks like an airplane. It's my computer. I'm going to fix it right now. 18 plus. And something. And just something 40 for right now. Rest of October. He, she. Doesn't someone do a reading like that? He, she, he, and he, she, he, she. She said, he said. I'm going to do she feels. What he feels versus how she feels. I didn't even want to do something like that. Okay. It's like I already want to change the picture of the rock. I don't know what I have in my albums. But I feel like the rock is vulnerable. This is cute. I'll put this up. It says me, with the third eye crystal, and then it says fuck around and find out on that side, and then love and light on that side. So again, like, and let me check moderation because it looks like it's not letting me have it because I did 18 plus. It's not even giving me the option. I put the age restriction on there. What is this? Allow video and audio remixing? That's on shorts. I can't even access it, so I don't know if that's a new thing that they're doing. Good morning. Let me just check. Hold on. Okay, it's just what was I gonna say? I just got pulled to Napoleon Dynamite. TNT. Oh yeah, 40s BJ or something, and I looked over and I was like, oh, that tomato, but it's like a cherry tomato. You lose your cherry, your hymen. Jesus, I was just telling you guys this story, so I don't know. Could have been one of those stories where you just really thought there was gonna be a love situation there. I'm not sure. Good morning. All right, so he, she. That's what I wrote, right? What she thinks, what he thinks. I don't know why I do shit like this. Because there's so many things. What she thinks and what he thinks. It's so weird. I have that one patch of nail polish left on that. I picked the rest off. I've been wanting nails again, but I'm like, well, they might have always been my real nails, but dip. But I don't want to do the dip again. Because I know I'm going to have an upcoming surgery soon. I need a hero. Yeah, so this, I'm assuming this is Shrek's stack then. And Shrek's an Elgar, but it was the fairy godmother. Which one's he? And she. Okay, I don't know what they mean by this, because I know this is she. So this would automatically be he. But I'm getting maybe. So they making me, oh shit. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Good morning. This is just silliness. Not silliness in the sense that I'm throwing you in here. Well, yeah, you're not silly though. So I'm just trying to find another deck for he. I got, I think, 4 decks like that are 18 plus. It's just finding them. I'm getting with the he deck a lot of masculinity. I can smell it. Totally probably just hurt my hip doing that. which this is a wicked deck, and I did just get pulled to my, I still have my witch's calendar over here. I can't wait till I put it up. I even took down 2024. Let me make him a quick lunch. What do you want, a grape or strawberry Uncrustable? Do you want me to pack you a water or a juice box? Water? You dressed? Okay. I'll leave it over here on the shelf. Actually, I'm going to leave it in the fridge. Okay. It's so funny. He doesn't like eating lunch at school. He never did. My kids barely ever ate lunch at school. But he didn't, I just had a bloody nose. Again, remember the day I picked my nose? And it was blood, but I didn't think I was picking my nose for those who are new. But that literally just happened again. So I've been making him lunch and making him take it, and it's funny, he still comes home and eats it. One of these days, I'm telling you, he's going to eat it on the bus, or I don't know, something, right? So I'm still packing it. He's my last one. All right. So they threw they into this again. But I'm going to make this one they and this one him. But here's the thing. Why they got to bring gender into this? Crazy. The dude I dream of coming in is his name. Do you consider yourself they category? I don't even know how to properly say it. Like, are you a they? I don't know the protocol here. Or are you just bisexual? Are you gay? Am I still allowed to use that word? Because one of my friends is transgender, and she tries to break it down to me. He tries to break it down to me. Well, let's dive in. LOL. You don't want to tell me. Okay. I don't know if you've seen my other videos with they in it. But I don't like the fact that I'm adding they in it because it's society. It's what the government did. It's not something. It's not positive. I hate getting into these conversations. You guys, I don't even want to say you guys. What the fuck, spirit? Like, they literally exist. They. But we're born with a vagina or a penis. I know sometimes chromosomes and certain stuff. I know how shit happens. But this generation with they was intentionally done I guarantee you're in that age group, was intentionally done for you guys to be like, you feel the power, or it's like you got your own title, or, birth certificate. But and the government's just laughing at you. And I hate to start the video this day, but I feel like I need to really tell you guys that. That's why I said with the other video I did on Dalla's method, please go watch that video, because I want you guys to retaliate. That's why I have my issue. This is where I feel like you guys really need to vote Republican here, even though the Democrats gave this to you, but they did it intentionally so they have more votes. They think they're going to win you all over. And chances are that's the category, that's the group that has to go in the opposite direction. It's like a spit in their face. But my mind just went in the gutter there too. So I don't know if somebody was rude during sex. But yeah, I mean, that's why I stand with that. I think you're just like us. We're just humans, I just feel more about, man, punishment is like, but guys, I don't know. It's like happy-go-lucky. Clearly, this is a message. And I don't want to feel the need to say it every time, but like something's telling me I'm going to end up saying it every time, because you guys need to retaliate. This is your chance. But I don't know if you see what they've already done. I don't know if you guys are already in that tunnel, because it's only going to get worse. Eventually they'll make it so hormones can't be approved or certain, like, I'm telling you, this is just their first tactic. Well, among hundreds of other tactics, but like they have a backup on how this is going to go too if all you guys switch to a Republican Party. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Republican. These Democrats are literally laughing at you guys. But you can all gang up on them. Oh, you want to make me look like a fool? I'm not trying to convince you of that either. It's the truth. In my opinion, in Spirit's opinion. I mean, I don't know enough about it, but, waking up each day deciding what gender you want to be is got to be exhausting. Or going to bed thinking, like, who do I want to be tomorrow? Like, what? You're already turning into self-little robots without you even noticing it. And I don't know if that's true, if that's the way it works. I'm sure there's more to it. And I'm sure my friend would be like, well, it's not exactly that, because what you guys think compared to what society or spirituals think, we love you all. We don't care. Well, we care in the sense of, again, this is what the government is doing. How many women are not fertile right now? 30s, 40s, can't have children. I'm thinking more 30s, but I did write 40s. You want to settle down, have a baby, have a family, can't get pregnant, fertility issues. They want to keep the wandering generation from having children. So if you're a they, chances are you might not end up having children, or you will, but then you have to look for a partner of the original sex that you were born with and what they were born with. Like, life shouldn't be that fucking complicated, guys. The government is complicating this for you. And I don't want to try to confuse you either, but Jesus. Let me go, before I forget, let me go add they as well to this. Oh, I can't even get it on that one. I gotta do it on, oh, I can do it on my YouTube this way instead of the other way. Oh, it's not even gonna let me edit this. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to edit it on here, and then I'll start the reading. Okay. Yeah, the things will change in gender too. Like they can even do it in school now. Not to mention we talked about in the last one, fucking Planned Parenthood can legally now do it at, I think, 14 or 15. Like what the fuck? Like what the fuck? Like what? What? Like what, guys? It's disgusting. But all these different groups are feeling, empowered because the government wants them to feel empowered. But what you're not seeing is how actually shit is going down. And it's like these little groups like this. And I don't, I'm saying groups, okay? And I don't know. I'm not trying to offend you. I don't know what category you're in. I guess they, right? Like I consider my category she, woman, a feminine, a masculine, a he, a boy, a man, a penis, a vagina. And you could have, one or the other and still be like transgender. Like you add one thing on top of another. Like I don't even know where they went. And I'm sure, sorry about the camera, I'm sure I'm definitely not educated on this. So Well, Spirit's saying I am, but I think that's only because of what I'm speaking about. Like when it comes to breaking down what they is, not so much, besides the basic. Well, no, Spirit's saying that's not true. So where am I? Where did I go wrong? That song. Oh, Lord. No, that's Mercedes-Benz. The other one with the baby. Oh, Lord, where did I go wrong? It was about... Hi.
Where did you put the food?
It's in the fridge. Oh, look at Peanut Butter. He says, hi, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at my phone, the bus tracker. Love you. Have a good day. Lunch is in the fridge.
Yeah, I got it.
You already grabbed it?
Yeah.
All right. Grandma's sleeping, so shut the garage door very quietly. Peanut Butter. Peanut Butter, come see Mama. I need a new chair. Peanut Butter? Peanut Butter. Can't hear you. Where's Peanut Butter? Peanut Butter? Hi. Hi. I'm pretty sure you ate all the crickets. You want me to open it? Here you go. Pretty sure all the crickets are gone, but you can try. You can go over there. I opened it. I'll get you more today. Max, you're not going out. Still fucking back out. Thank you. Okay. I need a hero. Yeah. So let's just go how she feels, and this could be life in general, like how they feel about you or how they feel about work, what they're focused on, health, work, love. Could be something that somebody else is going through and this person is helping them, but this is for she. This is for, I wanted to say for a vagina. See, I feel fucking awful saying something like that because I know, oh man, I don't know why the Democrats had to even, fuck with gender. It's fucking bullshit. Honestly, you guys need to retaliate. Just vote Republican. Because Democrats are all laughing at you. They want all of you. I mean, there's got to be millions of you. But at the end of the day, we're still born with a vagina and a penis. So whether you consider yourself, there's also alpha and omega. right? So your energy can also be in the him energy because peanut butter is like, fuck him. This must be a crazy week in regards to gender for some reason. Something behind the scenes. I'm getting pulled to Iran. No, you can cry all you want. You're not going out right now. Oh, yeah? You sound pitiful. Okay. You have to go over there. All right. He's not going to stop until I let him out. See, up and down, up and down. I don't know what's going on here. That's probably what people are thinking about gender right now. Slow your roll, dude. Going a little too quick. Peanut butter, num-nums. You didn't finish your worms. Num-nums, here. Num-nums, come and eat. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? Come and eat them. So for right now, they want me to get like deep into this, and I don't know how. I don't know. Let me just lay the cards out for rest of October, how she feels. And again, could be her own purpose. All right, so I am going to do reversals. So Ace of Wands reversed. It literally just take me 33 minutes to start this. Got the Emperor. Eight of Cups. So to me, somebody's daydreaming, or they're not getting it, or could be watching porn, could be I will check. Hold on. Told him to download the old app on his own phone. Well, you have it, so why do I need it? Right near Corbett's. But I think that's where it comes pretty quick. So let me know when you're on the bus, please. Oh, less than 2 miles. It just said less than 2 miles. So I'll screenshot that screen. Because that's clearly when you need to leave. actually near country store. I mean, technically, just let me know when you get on the bus. I want to know how long it takes from the 2 miles to the bus gets there. And it was a minute ago. So just please let me know when you're on the bus. This is difficult because somebody else is thinking about this, or somebody's turned off. Somebody doesn't want somebody to come back around, but then there's an energy here that wants somebody to come back around. This could be a feminine and masculine energy. Got the wheel. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I did just get pulled to Egyptians with, Persephone. That's, I don't even have a statue, and that's not that timing. Cleo and Nefertiti. And I literally just bought another Nefertiti 2 weeks ago at the same place that I found the first Nefertiti. It's just a jewelry shop. It's an estate sales. I like looking at the estate sales because I find some pretty cool old stuff there that I can have for the rest of my life. Just take care of it, you know? And I was like, what are the odds of finding both my Nefertiti at the same jewelry shop from an estate sale? I like the first one better that came out. I like the coin, the sun, raw. But this is just a small Nefertiti that I have on me. I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Like, what are the odds? Because I bought the girls jewelry this year for their birthdays. All right, him. The feminine energy is, I'm just hearing off. I don't know what that means. Ace of air reversed. I mean, 2 of air, 2 of swords. 1 of water reversed. Queen of fire reversed. 4 of earth, holding back, holding on. 6 of pentacles. Bottom of the deck, 5 of swords. So there's kind of manipulative energy here. Like it's like an energy that can't make a decision when it comes to love or addiction. I mean, this Queen of Fire is pretty fucking seductive. I can't tell if it's our own hands or not. Somebody, I mean, you could be a lesbian or somebody thinks you're a lesbian. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Yeah, I don't know if you're with a he, and I don't know what's going on here. Maybe because you're not interested in somebody, they think you're a lesbian. I don't fucking know. Because the Ace of Fire is at the top of this deck here. It was 650. So you would have 5 minutes to walk when the notification goes off. This is the second time I've grabbed this pen to kind of do this. I don't know if it's just telling me the color pink But again, she's uninterested in something, but he is. She could be sleeping in her own room, masturbating. He's watching TV, or he's reminiscing about somebody, but it's over. Something's currently probably not going in his favor, which is clearly karmic, but the wheel does have to turn there, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out. And then with this energy, could be some even manipulation. Knight of Fire, Page of Fire, Ace of Earth. So this energy has a lot of, there's all aces on the board for something to happen. But I can't help to think like, you must be very seductive. Because like this is you in regards to the him energy. And if this is just all your energy when you're in like feminine energy and you're rocking masculine at the same time, and that would be the same as they. Looks like you want to move forward from this lesson learned. Well, minor lesson learned. Because the Queen of Fire is reversed, and so isn't the Ace of Fire. That's not, there's no interest in something here, or somebody's holding back, or they're holding back. No, they're not holding back. There's just no desire with somebody. Maybe the desire is gone. But again, like being watched here, playing. Somebody thinks somebody, this is probably why I added they into this. Somebody thinks that somebody is probably into women. There's 3 women there. It's a strong message for somebody. There's a man out there that thinks you're a lesbian, but I think you've already slept with this person, so maybe they just think you're bisexual. I don't know. Or maybe you're thinking they're bisexual and it, turns you off. I don't know what this... This is feeling like more like that one experience I had when I was younger. One and done. It wasn't really for me. But throat chakra. See, someone has something to talk about here. Mine literally was one and done. But I do think women are beautiful. We are beautiful. We really are. We can give birth. Like, it's just, women are just beautiful. And there's no way straight people out there don't walk by a gorgeous man or a gorgeous woman and be like, God damn. It's normal. It's natural. Doesn't mean you want to take them home. So someone fears that somebody, I don't even see fear here. What a strange message. I mean, I can kind of see it, but that's not where I'm hearing zone. It's not part of a song. It's the Emperor twice. I'm just trying to compare them. But this is reversed, like lost control over a situation, very arrogant, not taking the lead. Could be this energy holding back. Maybe you are dealing with somebody who is a player. That's the only one that flipped. I don't know if I should leave it out or not. I'm going to leave it out. And then you got lust. I'm getting stuck on this lust. But it's also telling you to have strength. Because it is the Strength card. But this is like carefree, bareback. Could be like taking photos like here. You got the Fool reversed. There's some strong, different, I'm hearing like solar energies. The Maiden of Wands. But it's almost like she's got a snake right there. I'm not really paying attention like she should. 4 of Wands reversed. A lot of same-sex energy there. And then who's this? The Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck reversed. Queen of Cups there too. But you have that 5 of Swords in the middle. So the they energy, I feel like you still took control of something. Because you do have strength here as if something's not working out. Waiting possibly for a message, or waiting to hear, are they interested or not, or a man or woman. Like, I didn't even really think about that, like like dating these days. Like Lonnie and Jade, they've been in long-ship relationships. Mia, Dennis, it's been a year. Cade, off and on, a long distance, right? But he's in this whole they category too, because that's where they want him, but he's not they. I just want him to be strong, independent, good person. He can be whatever he wants to be. But it is almost like a trap, because it's like these kids are learning young. Well, what's that mean? And this and that. So there's going to be like a teenager here, something with a teenager here. And the family could have even blocked it. Like there's somebody in the family that blocked. See, there's got to be something with obsession. I don't know. I'm not picking up on it yet. But the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, a marriage, a commitment, same sex. And then I see a kid down there and the kid's there. But then she has a snake right there. And I've told this story before, but I feel like it needs to be told again for newbies. Welcome. One of my ex-husband's sisters, lesbian, was getting married to who she's still with for the longest time. Jade was 6 or 7. And I didn't want to bring her. I can't remember if Danny agreed or not. He must have, because I don't remember there being a fight over it. Could have been, I don't know. But the invite was for the kids as well. But I think it just, me and Danny ended up going. The mother-in-law, everybody had a comment. But Jade was at that age where I don't think she'd really comprehend, and then she's going to question 2 women getting married and kissing. And I have absolutely 0 problems with that. I promise you I do not have any issues with that. But she was just at that age where there would have been so many questions, and I didn't want to confuse her. Love is love, right? There was just something about her age where she's at, I'd probably be the same with any of my kids, even this day and age, guys. Like, and it's not about that. I would have told her it's okay to marry another woman, because she actually had another aunt that was married to another woman, but they weren't like PDA, and it was cool if they were, not a fucking issue. I got people in my family, guys. So I'm telling you, it's not an issue for me. But she was just at a crucial age. And if I knew another 6-year-old, if I had a 6-year-old this day and age and they already knew what was going on, then I'd probably take them because they already have knowledge on it, right? And it's okay, you love who you love. But there was just something about her age, guys, where I don't know. It just, something just told me, just leave her out of it. And I did. And there was some people that were probably a little upset with me. But they still all talk and Christmas cards and all that. You know what I mean? So they might have took offense at the time, but it's still all good. It's kosher, you know? So there's got to be an age here that's like super sensitive. I would say ages maybe 6 to 8, 5 to 10, teeny bopper. But you also can't shield them. So it kind of reminds me of like you left somebody out, but this child looks old enough. You know, and maybe you guys were together. I mean, I know somebody really good friends in my family where they were together for like 40 something years, and he ended up leaving because he met somebody else. So he had to come out to the kids, the family. And now it's kosher. He shows up with the other one at cookouts and family stuff. But it's hard to get through shit like that. So there's definitely something here with transgender or they or just gay, lesbian. There's just so many these days. I don't even think this is referencing they, to be honest. It's just all genders. It's a category you're putting yourself in. And before, we didn't have to put ourselves in a category. We just knew we were either born with a vagina or a penis, you know? So, like somebody wants to control it or is out of control, and it's like needs the strength here because like somebody wants a new start, or somebody doesn't want their kids around something. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's just certain things you can't avoid either. It's like the porn magazine going around on the bus from the other reading. Can't avoid it. It happened. You know, and I've even had conversations with Caden with the music he listens to, and I let them listen to whatever they want. Whatever, you know, he listens to all sorts of music. But I've said it, he gets really uncomfortable, but I'm like, you realize that's not real life. And if it is real life, it doesn't start off like that. Like, you know, if you end up with a tiger in the bed, great. If not, you figure it out, you know. So there's something here with gender. And somebody doesn't want their child involved with what's going down, trying to keep the child away. But there's a snake here, like, so I don't know if it's like sneaky. Someone sneaking someone into a wedding or going behind someone's back. Somebody could have went behind the parents' back. It was risky, but they might have done it. I'm telling you guys, I don't know. That it was just my instincts at that time. And that's it. That's the choice I made. And they've been around lesbians their whole life and gay without even like knowing it and questioning it. You know, I really feel the need to explain to you, it was just something inside telling me she wasn't ready for it yet. And that's that. This seems more of like conditioning and what other people would think. That's the problem here. This isn't like there's an issue here for they, which has to do with all of us too, because if this is supposed to be about gender, this is, you know. So somebody could have ended something down here, or you want to end something, but you don't have that control. But you do, because strength is here. And with the him energy, there is sorrow here with the Ace of Cups being reversed, but very indecisive. Like maybe they lost their desire to be with somebody, or they're holding back because they fear, like maybe they feel you're better looking than them and it scares them, like you would just cheat. And again, you have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So somebody is very insecure when it comes to, I guess, how they look. And then again, the Ace of Wands reversed, and then the Emperor's right there. It's like blocking something. But this person wants to come back. But it's over now, especially with that Death card. It's like no going back. But again, somebody would have no problem having like a threesome or watching like some type of porn either. But not when it comes to you. Double standards. This is some all around the world messages, all around the world. Isn't there a song way back, All Around the World? And peanut butter is literally going in circles. Oh, a runaway girl? Standing at the bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. Who sings that? Not Will Smith. Who sings that song? I don't see it. No, it wasn't him. It was right around the time Jodeci and all that shit. Damn, who was that? Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
Who sang Around the Way Girl?
LL Cool J sings the song Around the Way Girl.
LL is here to stay. Oh yeah? Hi. How's my little butter? How's my little butter? So, I mean, someone could look at you as like a side chick too. Like that's all they want. But they don't want feelings involved. Or maybe they know, if they come in that they have to be vulnerable and have feelings, but the desire and passion is gone for something or someone, and the awareness is there. But I still feel like someone wants to control something up here when it comes to the feminine energy. And I don't think it's the feminine and masculine energy trying to control this. I honestly think there's a masculine that wants to come around and control something. But they're also like holding back and holding on. There's lots of insecurity here. Been there, done that. So I don't know if there's a teenager here or a child, 20s, 30s. Somebody kind of looks at you as a sex object. I'm not going to lie. Like, if you look at this, do this, make this move, spread your legs, let me play here. Be seductive. I'm going to take a photo. Like they want you to play it out. So there's a lot of I forget the word they were trying to get me to say, the first one, I forget. A lot of dominance. But I wouldn't say you like it. Or you do like it. Dear Lord, I don't know if there's two emperors here. Two different men, two different women. I think it's two different men. Maybe you think they're bisexual, or maybe one of you guys are and they just haven't told you yet. But I also feel like there's a homophobe here too. But that's like ego, like especially people like I've fucked with people when I'm dating around, like and I remember doing it to one person. I forget what it was. I always like when somebody bends over, it's funny. I'll just like the finger in the crack, like whoop whoop, you know. And this one person was like, "Get away from my bum," but he was a homophobe, is what I'm trying to say. Because every time I talked about ass, he had something to say. But it was ego, and it was, to me, it's also conditioning, you know. But that's when somebody's a homophobe, guys. Like that's somebody who's. This should never be about gender. This is pulling me to Egyptian times. It's probably why the vibe I got over there, where like everybody slept with everybody. Like there was never a gender thing until somebody came in and made it a gender thing. Everybody just enjoyed themselves. You know, it's like let them enjoy themselves. And then somebody, you know, I think it's the Christians who came in and put a stop to that. Because they overpowered. That's why I said you guys need to overpower this government. They didn't do nothing for you. What they did is empower you. But think about how they did that to you. How did you get empowered? Because you got they on the board, you can now check they off, and you feel like you're part of something now. I mean, you're part of something no matter what. This isn't about gender. This is about fulfillment, enjoying yourself, not being, you know, a side chick unless you want to be a side chick and you know you're a side chick. But this is somebody else's fear. And there's something going down here with, well, if you get married to him or her, I'm taking this one away. Because there's a snake. There's somebody shady here trying to tell this person, like, it feels like the wedding. Like, oh, I don't want her at the wedding. But she looks like she's 10 or 12. It looks like she's old enough to be at the wedding. But somebody is like, I don't want her there. And it's funny because that was like the same exact story that played out with me. But this is not, you know, this is 20 years ago. She's 26 now. You know what I mean? So a lot has changed in the 20 years, needless to say. That's a given. Why are you on those cats? I don't want you up there, baby. Come on, get down. Get down. In here. Down here, please. Come on. Or that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And up top, it's like the she energy, like wanting to nurture, wanting to do this, been there, done that. But then you have this energy that like wants to walk back into your arms, but like it's something's over, and you have the Wheel of Fortune here. Like someone has to snap out of certain energy here. It's what I'm being told. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, and nobody's just gonna snap out of anything like that. If it has to do with what gender, it would take time. You know, when there's a lot of conditioning in the family, you know, especially my generation's like in the 40s and having kids, me being in my 40s, 30, I had all my kids in my 30s, but I forget the point of it. a lot of our kids, are just going through a lot right now mentally because of what's happening. But I don't know if somebody's here as a transgender or gay, and people will be like, I love my kid, but you're against who they think they are. You're trying to fight it. And that's more conditioning. It's supposed to be unconditional love. When you're fighting for one of your children to be who you want them to be, that's conditional. So there's definitely some family things going on here. And I can read this all together too. And then I go to this energy and I don't see the fear, but there's something here where it's just, I almost wrote BJ with 40. I don't know what 40 represents, people in their 40s or 1999. Who's that, Prince? Prince again? Maybe you have an 18-year-old and they decided to get into the porn industry and you're pissed. I mean, there's something happening here with this energy. I just heard delusional too. This is Ace of Cups. I think somebody here is sad. Ace of Cups reverse, but I also feel like there's addiction or something's not right. Like ship has sailed or something. Looking at old photos, missing you, nostalgia, wanting to have new memories with you. But they could be going through a breakup, separation. This person needs to stop a pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So somebody's pretty upset with how they, treated you, but this energy is very karmic too. It looks like it's almost in the feminine's hands, but the man wants it in his hands. But like the man wants her to come to him. Like that's like, no thanks, daddy. You're not daddy. You're not Daddy Warbucks. You're not daddy. So it's actually like disturbing me. I can't stand when people like, that's another thing, whether good or bad, like go live your own fucking life. Somebody is sitting in this stagnant ass fucking energy, not living life. Like what the fuck? This has been like for a couple months now with this energy. Like step forward or ship the fuck out. Like what the fuck? What's this Emperor up here, please? And this could just have to do with the October moon too, with it being in Aries, but I think there's a lot of conditioning here and someone like wants to like mold you. I'm telling you, there's something. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, upheaval, transformation. Somebody wants to walk back into your arms, but this is something that's over. There's too many people involved here. And it's kind of telling me it might not be sexual, but endings bring new beginnings, growth, liberation. So maybe somebody did transform. But see, you have snake here, envy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, the other woman. So it's almost like, did I explain this in this read? I probably explained it in the other read. Just situations in general being the other woman, but here you're not the other woman, it's that woman. It's the snake. And I kind of felt that down here. That's not necessarily a snake, but I did kind of feel like this could be somebody in the family. Like they don't want you to do this, but they allow it. Very sneaky. Well, we'll just tell your father no. Because I'm getting like tower energy here. This energy could just miss the Queen of Cups and that feeling, focusing on self-worth, time to heal. So again, that could be us spirituals, who knows? cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning. Well, I'm going to go with, I don't know. Now, girl with the snake, narcissist, empath, paradigm, being charmed, used, taking a chance, being strategic. I'd be very careful here because this is on the Ace of Wands. So you have an ex trying to F your man right now, vice versa. And I don't even know if you want this person to be your man, but there's somebody else here trying to seduce your woman or your man, standing at the bus stop sucking on a lollipop. Or they're very seduced by you. There's something, every time I get to here, it just feels off. What is this Four of Pentacles, please? Soulmates, contract, agreement. You agreed to be with this person at some point in your life. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past. Paradise, happiness, enjoying, breakup, separation, silent treatment, abandon, meeting up. So this is the energy that's been holding back, eventually wants to meet up with you. Obviously, that's up to you. But this isn't a situation where I think he or she or they, one or the other, all together now, it's also in the beginning that very narcissistic, somebody wants you to go back to it, but again, like, this is not a man that was trying to benefit you and keeping you out of a situation because there's an ex or somebody else involved. That's not why he wasn't talking to you. Because he was probably trying to fix it with this woman. He didn't get out of a situation because of you, because he wanted to be with you. It's his own karma that needs to be dealt with. Maybe they lost some type of spark here, and they're reminiscing of you. I don't know, but you have ascending, transitioning, obstacles, preparing for union, stability, performance, growth, new phase, rekindle. So it looks like you're probably that Queen of Fire. But right now it's reversed. I'm not getting the best vibe here. I'm really not. There's something hidden that I'm not seeing, what Spirit doesn't want you to see right now. But I'm looking at that as not a good sign. This could be a situation where you find that spark again, but I wouldn't think through this, not through this person. Or this is somebody that doesn't feel that way about somebody else and they're just facing a situation. 4 of Wands reversed, please. What is this 4 of Wands? Passion, chemistry, liking each other. Yin, yang, twin flames. One more for this 4 of Wands. Heartbroken, deeply sad, separation, grieving, mourning, many options, unconventional, stringing along. So, to me, somebody already had somebody or was dealing with something, and they outcasted you. What's with this Maiden of Wands, please? Cupid's hour, how faith, love is coming. Yeah, see, sabotage, rebuilding. You need to be careful here because there's somebody around you that's a snaky, and it could be the other woman, but it could be this guy too. So it's almost like you have incoming news. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving, receiving, falling in love, making better choices, healthier choices, loving yourself, self-care, the strength, the butterfly, relationship evolving, going to the next phase, avoiding a conversation, putting up boundaries, somebody like, yep, don't want to do this, strength, unconditional love. What is this Emperor down here reversed for? abundance, positive mindset, engagement ring. Keep seeing the ring, give it time. Interested, conversating more, waiting your text. So I feel like somebody was in a situation, him, her, they, it doesn't matter at this point, right? Somebody was in a situation, I would think in the last 5 years, since I've been bringing the past into this, up until like current energy. There was somebody that was controlling something, manipulating something, doing something. Kind of think like that's their own little story. Romanticizing, or this one's romanticizing, or that one's giving that person a hard time. Like, then we get to the middle here, and it's another situation that's very unsteady, but something also comes into the middle of this read and is telling me there is something steady. But here it's like, I don't know if you were a one night stand, you or somebody else, you got chemistry, liking each other, but I still think like somebody's hurt. Like maybe somebody's daughter or son is gay or transsexual, or I mean, there's so many, right? Or they, and you know, like they're heartbroken that they made this decision. That would be, again, conditioning. But be careful, because somebody's still not dealing with something, and then it looks like here something really good comes in. But be careful, you're not that other woman, or you were that person. Could you ever trust that person again? Or they weren't doing what they wanted to do because of somebody else. Just gonna keep my mouth shut with that one, because this energy is just like, some of you guys, like, what a waste of time. And others of you, there's something great here, and it's more current, you know. But if somebody really wanted to be with somebody and you just let years go by and you think you can come right back in, that's a whole different story, guys. Like, for some of you, yeah. And others of you definitely no. But a lot of people are dealing with the past coming back around versus new. And it's someone supposedly really wants to go after. Like, there's obviously, I wouldn't even say lack of communication. There's probably no fucking communication. If there is communication, it's manipulating. Like, not taking accountability, avoiding a conversation. But it could be with somebody they just divorced, ghosted, separated, out, paranoid, insecure, guarded, cautious. So it's almost like, this is why I don't like doing reads like this, because these are the readers where they're like, oh, she's coming in, or they're coming, and do, you know, like, this is why I try to stay away from this shit. Because this gives people expectations, and it's like, all right, I'm going to put this particular person in my mind, or it could be this one, it could be that one. No, just go live your life. Don't even worry about what the fuck somebody else is doing. And again, like, you know, I was reading tarot from an experience when I first started, and everybody knew that. I was very open with that. Not like a normal tarot reader, guys. I'm just not. For my new ones, welcome. But this is something like, I'm a healer. I don't, you know, this isn't something, this is still matrix. And this is why I just don't want to do reads like this, because it's like expectations, or, you know, like, you really shouldn't be listening to readers like that either. That's why I said I hate like that she said, he said, like, yeah, it gives you updates, but a lot of people that are single or there's something up in the air, situationship, watch tarot. Just say you need one more day. And good morning. Sorry, I'm texting my daughter. Like, 'cause this just took me in a completely different mind frame. So again, people love their readers, right? But if you got pulled to me as a reader, that's because there's a situation happening. There's actually a few situations happening in your life, all kind of simultaneously. And I just don't want you to get caught up in a reading like this versus actually taking action towards what it is you want to do, because it looks like your vibe might be down a little bit, or there was a woman here trying to like kill your vibe, and maybe you just don't have to take care of it anymore. Like, spirit's going to take care of that part. And some of you just have to block it and take care of it on your end. But considering all the karma and voodoo and black magic I've been seeing on the board, it's just, and I'm not surprised with October either, because we have all the portals. So it would make sense to me that, a lot of the black magic would be spoken about this time of month. But this is also people taking away demons and stuff, taking away other people's powers for what they did. So this is their consequences for what they did. And now I think it's the opposite, and they're kind of scared of you. Maybe they thought you wouldn't step up and they would, be able to get away with what they were doing to tear you down. It only kind of made you stronger in a way. You made yourself stronger. The situation didn't make you stronger. You made yourself stronger. Because you're probably a grown-ass woman or a grown-ass man. And, so there's definitely a couple different situations here. Good choices, bad choices. You do have, there is something coming along. Just because somebody else comes in does not mean that is your person. And I do think a lot of us are dealing with somebody from the past. It's a planetorial thing, and it's going to happen for a couple of years. Like the next couple of years, the past comes back around for you to fix it. It's a Mercury thing right now too. And I think Sag is in Venus. So it's like getting your spark back. But I feel like you already have it. I think this was somebody else trying to take it away from you. It's like giving it to you and then playing takeaway. Like, who wants to play with that type of energy? Not me. No, thank you. And then again, here I am projecting things onto you with my opinion. And I don't like doing that sometimes too, but I am here going through a lot of the stuff like you guys go through. And I already feel like we're more empowered. Like this, whatever this is, hasn't stopped us. And again, this person might come around and, the odds might be in your favor. But I'm hearing Ricardo and Lucy. Got a lot of explaining to do. So let me get the best advice for you with this reading. Whoa. He was up there in the other reading. Protection. Blood ties, family, inner circle. So definitely spend some time with the family. That came out too. So careful, because there is somebody out here that there's still some type of addiction, bad decisions, like they treat you like it's a thrill, or same card came out after that, insecure. So just know there's somebody out there like that. Maybe they treated you like that. Maybe you were in a continuous cycle with them, like they didn't make the right decisions. Maybe they were a drinker, maybe they were a pill popper, maybe, there's got to be an addiction here because the Three of Swords was up there earlier before I made this its own read. Or I think I made it its own read, right? I got off and came back on. What do we need to know about the girl, the snake, the girl with the snake? Because I almost feel like that can also be your energy, but down here. But I was reading this one: toxic, drama, argumentative, incompatible. So it's somebody's ex. Bitter, angry, petty. And I don't think that this person left this person for you. I think it's just something that's very karmic with them. What is this for? Tell me about this Four of Wands reversed. So it looks like something's coming together, but there could be some fear. You do have hopeless waves, worries, very emotional energy here. But there's a lot of passion here too, and hurt though. Like this could be, somebody here could be sad, and look at that again. Somebody could be experiencing some type of karma because the way they treated you. To me, there was already some type of spark there. There could have been something solid, but I'm assuming this person ruined it, or you did. It's usually them. I kind of like, maybe womanizes somebody. I don't know. What was I just going to say? Because I had to do it me in tarot, and then it went away. What is this Princess of Wands right here with the snake? There it is. Paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded, double life, cheater, backstabber. Yeah, somebody definitely something. I already felt that. Like there's a parent, a mom, a dad, or somebody, like a family member, a grandma, a grandpa. Like somebody here definitely fucking interfered. It's like had another family. But I also feel like somebody's lesson got learned here too, because somebody got cheated on. And in this case, I don't think it was you. I mean, you could have, but like that's not here and now. That's, frickin' frack. Tell me about this not today. Love affair, dirty little secret. See, like, what the fuck? Rumors, gossip. Somebody definitely had something going on that they lied about. And I can't stand this fucking card. It's the one card in the deck that I can't fucking stand. Because it's like a sex fix, low down, doing this, been there, done that. But when, I have had, I do feed myself sometimes, but the fact that this is dirty little secret, even though like I'm not a secret, but I am a secret because you're not bringing other people into it. And it's like a love affair, but that's usually when people are like married. So somebody is looking at this as, somebody couldn't have a new start. They couldn't do something properly or stabilize something because they were married and somebody treated you like a dirty little secret. That makes me want to punch somebody in the fucking face. Because when I feed myself, I make sure the other person's on board. I'm 47. I can feed myself whenever the fuck I want if anyone has an opinion on that. Okay? So, I know people do. Too bad, so sad. But that's life. There's nothing wrong with it. And if it doesn't feel right, then you move forward or you get stuck in it. Everybody has their shit that they got to go through. And sometimes, you're very independent, and it's just, you don't need a relationship. You don't need it. If anything, maybe you want it, but like I don't see anything like that here. So you could have, and someone fucked up here, but you can be alone the rest of your life and still be a happy person and still get your fix when you need a fix. Especially like I Rule the World. Who sings that? Love 'em, baby. Or this is something you want to hide from the public. Because this dirty little secret is really bothering me. It's like a couple weeks ago there was a trigger. And sure as shit, within those 2 weeks, there was 2 different situations where I felt triggered. This is another one. Because like somebody doesn't want to talk about how something went down or what's really bothering them. So they probably just left, ghosted. I don't know the situation for everybody. But this is the part where I was like, holy shit, there could be something solid here, even with the Fool. With the Emperor's reversed. It's like almost like they're waiting for you, but they can also see a life with you. It's like that fairy tale ending that I talked about in the first reading that brought me to this reading. But it was no fairy tale ending. But I kind of looked at it like, wouldn't that be funny? Like my first love ended up being my last love. Like, aw, But yeah, no, it didn't go down that way. That's the way it's supposed to go. It is what it is. This could be a situation where somebody had, a lot of time on their hands to think about it and grow, but in the midst of whatever time went by, they were still dealing with karmic shit that they could have settled. So again, like I feel like I've said this before, like whatever you're dealing with, they're still dealing with a karmic situation because somebody doesn't want to address the elephant in the room. And if you're anything like me, I'm standing right near that fucking elephant waiting for somebody to fucking say something. But that nobody ever talks to my elephant. It's like that. So, what's next with you? Just you. My spirituals. That's why I just said my spirituals. This is the other energy. But what's up with my spirituals? Soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner, stressed out, migraines, worry. So try to calm yourself here. It does look like there is somebody maybe coming in. You could have blocked something, or you have nothing to say, or stop calling. I feel like you blocked something here. Somebody definitely did you wrong. There's no question. And I do feel like this person wants to come in and ask for your forgiveness. But I don't know if they can. It looks like you blocked them. They probably have one way or another to get back in contact with you. But to me, like, you're not interested. So to me, I don't know if you'd even want to put time into this, to be quite honest. This might be one of these situations where it's like, no, I really have nothing else to say. So some of you are going to have to block this energy because somebody is not right. I'll tell you that. Clear your energy, recharge. Head over heart, overextended, rock bottom, antisocial. Reading the soulmate. Yeah, consequences. So it's something, and it could be legal. So somebody's getting the consequences of something here. That's a given. Karma is definitely being delivered. I do feel like there is somebody eventually in October, November, the right person is going to come around. But I'm hearing for some of you, no. Some of you is something with January 2025. So please take care of yourself. Whatever it is you're doing, just keep doing you. Because I don't feel like this energy is taking you down. You know? I think your brain is already somewhere else, to be quite honest. I don't even think you're thinking about this person. And if you are, I think you're going to stop thinking about this person, to be honest with you. Because whatever I'm seeing here is already telling me like there's nothing you'd want back as of right now. And others, you would just be careful like it's not a trap. Because it's like being around certain energy brings you down. You know, somebody who wants to change your belief or wants you to see it their way, very controlling. You know, like it's just not your person. You can think it's your fairy tale person, but it's not. And that's how we get stuck in situations, because we feel like we can have those, or I know this person feels this way, yada, yada, yada. But separate, Grim Reaper, you know. Disengage. That's what I'm hearing. It's like some of you they want to come around because, you know, they're bored, or somebody rejected them, or they just want to fuck with you a little bit more. You know, like something strange in the neighborhood. What are you going to call it? Ghostbusters. So I think your guides are like, bye. They don't, your guides don't approve here. They're like, yeah, no, it's not going to be a thing. We're going to see how this plays out, but not to the sense of like, you need to learn a lesson here. It's not like that. To me, honestly, it feels like you're just living your life and just continue to do that. We should not have any part of whatever this is. And whether it's past or old, it's on the board. So, like I said, as of right now, we should not even be within this read, because this is our past. Other people might be thinking about you and projecting things, but to me, you guys honestly feel like kosher. You could be thinking like him or her, this or that, but not enough so it's like contributing to your daily life, and you're like, I can't think. If that's the case, run as fast as the fuck you can, because that is not your person. And that is a given. Let me give you one advice card. We haven't used these in a while. One card for my spirituals, please. One card for the guidance, please. I don't know why I felt like that had to hop. Cutting ties, and then there's union there, so cutting ties. You're at the end of a path with a person or a situation or a memory that has drained your energy long enough. It is time to cut the ties with what you hold, because something is holding you back. Venture back into the world and find the new opportunities. You have spent enough time trying to find a solution and dwelling over what should be or could have been, because right now it is no longer helpful for you. Try to see this as a new beginning, a bright moment of discovery. The two circles represent the two rings of attachment, emotional and intellectual. Picture a knife cutting the tie with both rings and release them and be yourself. You are free, you are strong, you are powerful, and you're ready to move on. So this might be something you really have to I'm going to clarify the union. Tell me about the union, please. Divine guidance. Well, you got plenty of that. That's been coming out in all these cards. So this is, to me, like this would be like your union. Kind of moving forward. Wholeness, feeling fulfilled, harmony. teamwork, partnerships, mastery of a skill or knowledge. Heavyweight responsibility will be divided, a celebration of success, much sweeter when shared. So whenever that comes in, but right now with divine timing, there's a reason for everything. So let's see. That's that one card, guidance card in the romance deck that always pissed me off when I was first going through my journey. And now I know it's just kind of like, yep, it is what it is. It's best to watch out for a sign before moving forward. You are ready to enjoy the fruits of your hard work, so don't decide to embrace on just one aspect of yourself just yet. Wait for more information to emerge before making a certain choice. This card can also mean it's best for you to use your intuition to make the final cut rather than a rational mind. Try to read the signs carefully and trust your instincts. Allow all through it might be frustrating to wait. Proceeding when the time is right is much more rewarding. So some of you could have a skill or a job opportunity or something. There's something about you, the energy shift, and you're being guided in a new direction to start something, to be who you are, to feel that freedom, to feel empowered. So if certain energies do come back around, you got to cut it. You got to block it. You got to do what you got to do on your end. Because I think right now, honestly, the best thing for everybody right now is to just do what it is they've been doing. If you're riding that wave, continue to ride that wave, ride the wave, navigate yourself. Look into things that make you happy. Seasons changed, maybe move some things around the house, a little more dusting. This is something for you. You got to leave somebody else out of this. It's just an energy that will disrupt your life, unfortunately. And I do think Spirit is taking care of some of it, and others of you, it's a whole different scenario, and it's just, you got to cut ties with this energy. And could it be the other person cutting ties with that energy as well? Yeah, it could. But something here, is designed for you. And they want you to find that design before other certain energies come in. So you're working with your Akashic records right now, too. Because we're walking our destiny. We're walking our north. But there's other people right now are still stuck in their south. And Sagittarius and Venus, it's finding that passion, that chemistry, that excitement, that skill, that feeling again. And it's not going to come from a person. That's for damn sure. For some of you, yeah, if you're trying to find the balance. But to me, this is about you guys. What you can create, how you can change your own perception of things. Go be a free bird is what I'm hearing. Go, So I do feel like there's a little clearing that's necessary. And then I think it was Clara, right? Clara. It was that black and white. And I dreamt of black and white kittens the other day too. And I think it was for cutting ties or just clearing energy. Sometimes we shouldn't even look at cutting ties as cutting ties, because at the end of the day, we're all fucking energy. And what you need to cut off is the energy that doesn't make you feel right. Something toxic, it's toxic. You know how somebody approaches you, it's either right or wrong. Listen to your fucking gut here. Come on, I'm starting to really think it's just like everything else out there. Just, we're going to teach you the same way. It's like attacking the spiritual world industry. Fuck that shit. You don't got to imagine a rope just to cut ties. You can, but it's telling me something else. It's more fucking powerful than that. It's mind over matter, guys. You control. You don't have to imagine you cutting it. You just clearly work on energy. Every single human out there is energy. You know, and I've said that to you before. Stop looking at humans as humans and start looking at them as energy. You are being guided to something else right this second. It's not like, oh, you got to wait because this person's going through something. No. Don't even put that in the back of your head. Continue to do what it is you got to do because you are being guided in a different direction. If you've been wondering, like, what, who, what, when, where, like, let that go. Could come back around. It could be your person. But right now, you need your independence. You need to get motivated again. This is all about you. You really need to focus on your energy. Whether you're a he, she, they, it's you. Yeah? Are you telling them? Yeah. He's got one little head feather sticking up. It's so cute. You gonna come see Mama? No? You want to fly on my shoulder? Oh my God! It's so this has been up since yesterday and it won't go down. It's cracking me up. Such a pretty baby. Let me see. Nope, it looks down in that one. It's a little up in that one. He's like, why are you taking pictures of me, Ma? Because you're so cute. There it is. That one fella sticking up. Look at it. It's so funny. So now it's time to say goodbye. I'm getting pulled to bear in the big blue house. Wowzers. All right, guys. I love you. Love you, love you. I'll be back when I'm back. Today might be a little hectic. Between my mom, Mia, grocery shop. I don't know. We'll see how the day plays out. I love you guys. Bye. He's a starling. I rescued him. He's my little buddy. He's our little buddy. He's the mascot. He's our mascot.